because they're going to give the title shot to Justin fucking Gaethje. And we already know the outcome. So it's like, we have the opportunity to make a prime versus prime, one of, if not the greatest fights in UFC history, and he wants to decline it, and I know why he wants to decline it. Because for him and his fans, they have this thing where they're like, no, brother, he demolishes Topuria, brother, too small. And then they come up with the excuse of, oh, well, if he beats Topuria, it's just going to be another Volkanovski, too small, he's beaten 3 featherweights. No. Everybody who has a brain knows Topuria washes the entire 155-pound division. All of them get smoked. Okay? He is literally a bigger version of Volkanovski. The reason they're doing that is because they know there's a good chance Topuria knocks Islam the fuck out.
There's a very good chance.
And that he can't take him down, and that it's going to be his toughest fight. Do I think Islam would win? I would say, in my mind, I think it's a 50-50. That's just me. I get people saying 50-50.
Like Big Ank versus Pereira type of 50-50. No, this is like the most like whoever wins this, I think will go down as a GOAT. Realistically,
so we're getting up a fight like that, right? That's what they're canceling for Justin Gaethje, for Homer Simpson. Really, is that what we're doing? I love watching Justin Gaethje fight. But like, are we serious, bro?
Big Rufus?
He just got put out on his head. Like, what are we talking about? By the guy Ilia just knocked out.
Albeit, I think Max Holloway put a lot of interesting shots out there against Topuria that were landing at a pretty considerable clip. It's the fact that the adage of pillow hands Holloway came back.
No, see, that's the thing is, I don't buy that shit, man, because see, everybody else sees it very one-dimensionally. He is not getting hurt by those shots, and he is waiting like a snake in the grass for that one moment to knock him the fuck out. And I can see that from round 1 all the way to the end. Right? He's not doing the same shit with Josh Emmett. He's not. He's slipping, he's dodging, he's moving, being countering, big. He doesn't care about standing in front of Max Holloway. He doesn't care about it. Right? He's sitting there waiting. One moment, bing, boom, wait, boom. Right? What, you want to throw a oblique kick over and over again? Sure, like, that's cool. If you want to stand in front of me, the moment you stand in front of me 1 second too long, you're fucked. And that's what happened.
Yeah, he's doing a 4-piece body spam to your body like I do in UFC 5, and then he's like, oh, you're crumpling over? Let me downward.
You're doing the front slump.
Yeah.
Let me just crack your chin like a moose or
yeah. And then the uppercut up the top as you're going, like, oh, my stomach, boom, just straight back.
If Islam can't take Ilia down, he's fucked.
I'd agree. But also, like, yes, I think Topuria's one of his best attributes is grappling. The crazy rise of his striking prowess from entering the UFC is really crazy. Because he's
got amazing technique and power.
It's just like he was subbing everybody before coming into the UFC.
He's like what we thought Adrian Yanez was gonna be. First combination. He's just got more power. He's just got aura. He has amazing take. I mean, the motherfucker submitted Bryce Mitchell, bro. Like, outrode him. Like, come on, man.
Just
and it's so and the reason I think Topuria would win is because a real big reason he couldn't take down Volk the way he wanted to, Islam, was because he's short and he's stocky and he's got that short, stocky build, with that lighter man skill. Okay, so it's hard to get under the legs, right? Especially quick enough to where they can't sprawl, right?
Mm-hmm.
And that, I mean, that just helps Taporia. He just got a lower center of gravity. Islam's taller by a decent amount, you know. So realistically, I don't think he's taking him down in the middle of the cage. I think he'd have to get him against the cage, and I don't know how much I see Taporia backing up.
Backing down. Yeah, but also at the same time, I think the game plan for that type of scenario from Islam's camp would probably be working on that clinch. I mean, but not too long to where when Taporia gets going in the clinch, he's ripping your body, man. He's ripping your body, going up top, ripping your body again, and then you're just like, holy shit.
Pushing to the cage or clinch to immediate single leg.
Yeah, like yeah.
Like as much as people want to think the Daggies are so incredibly good at wrestling, which they are, but how often do you see them take people down in the dead center of a cage?
Well, yeah.
It's you don't.
Definitely a big cage wrestling prowess, which is one of the best ways to take someone down against a cage.
It is, but not. The thing is, you have to impose your will and get them there, right? And that's where I see Taporia having that, advantage, because one, he's got that aura right now too, and I don't see him. He doesn't have a reason to back up. He doesn't. He's the power puncher. He's the one who hits hardest hits. I mean, Islam's a great striker, but he's not like, unless he's like head kicking Taporia, he's not like backing him down, right? So, I mean, yeah, he's bigger, but I don't think he really gives a fuck. I mean, you saw what he did to Jai Herbert. Jai Herbert's like 6'3".
Mm-hmm. I think one of the things for Ilia definitely against Islam would be definitely just getting in range, staying out of that kickbox range, because I think both of them present things that could be considered the not kryptonite, but just the antagonist of what they like to do. I mean, Islam doesn't really like to get in that boxing range because look at what Volk was doing in the first fight. He was getting pieced up a little bit in the boxing range. That's why he tried to keep a more outside perspective, and then when that was happening, going to the clinch wrestling, going to the takedowns. So definitely along those lines, definitely Ilia wants to get in that range, but at the same time, Islam's going to try to find the range that he can be at because it is quicker to get a head kick off on a shorter opponent and a little bit more accurate. That you don't need as much flexibility, much snap in the groin and hips as you do for a higher head kick. Of like you're trying to knock out Stephen Wonderboy Thompson, and he's like leaning all the way back, avoiding your kick. You got an extra inch to spare, mate. You got an inch to spare. Because I mean, with Iliad also has splendid head movement, man. I mean,
It's true.
truly a boxing adage. And it's just like when I'm looking, I'm like, dude, yeah, no, Ilia should fight Floyd Mayweather, man. Like I'm looking at the boxing. I'm looking at
after getting head kicked too, he's been recovering that side of his head every time. So
yeah. I don't know. It'd be interesting to see how Islam would, in that approach, chain from the takedown, like a failed takedown, and to directly launching a head kick. If Ilia's trying to like sprawl pretty hard, or just like backwards sprawl, to where it's like he's moving back a couple inches, and then he's trying to put his hands down, kind of like what DC was doing against John Jones. When John Jones was coming in, he was like ready with his hands, and then he got clipped by that head kick, wobbled him, make him dance like a chicken. So it's like,
true.
I don't know. I think that literally, like you were saying though, 50-50. Like we were talking Ink versus Pereira 50-50, but I mean, like, dude, whoever, I think even more, whoever wins this, we're going to look back. We're like, well, yeah, shit. I mean, makes sense. I kind of thought about that. Definitely Sunday, Monday morning quarterback adage type deal. Yeah, I mean, so I was looking at something, Mister David. I was looking, and I stumbled upon a couple tweets and YouTube articles saying like there isn't really a superstar in the UFC right now, and that could be trying to lead the UFC to go towards a Netflix deal, and they're really focused on trying to get that because the
I saw that.
pay-per-view model's dying. What's your thoughts on that?
Well, I got one thing to say. I hate the reason why they're doing it. Like every single day. My hate grows larger, right? Because for one, he mentioned the Netflix thing and then said, "Oh, I can't wait for lag and a bunch of shit." And talked about the Mike Tyson Jake Paul fight. I don't know if he was joking or not, but bro, that had 60 million concurrent viewers worldwide. Yeah, and that was Netflix's first live sporting event, bro. Yeah, it's gonna lag, bro.
Yeah,
like,
also,
I'm pissed at it, but like the UFC, realistically, isn't getting that type of viewership, right?
Yeah.
And if they're gonna be prepared for it. You know, they kind of know the trends. They have the mathematics to know how much stuff is going to sell based off of viewership on YouTube, tweets, stuff like that. They know how much the amount of servers they're going to need to be able to put on those type of events and have it not lag. Okay.
Yeah, and like don't mean to inject here, but also that Jake Paul fight was more of a tester for the NFL's Christmas Day programs for football. So I mean, I was watching the Chiefs game versus Steelers, and that was going pretty well. And the one later that day worked even better. So it's literally after putting on a bunch of lives.
Yeah, and that's football.
Yeah.
Like how long is the UFC going to have to be around to surpass football?
Yeah.
Probably not going to happen. Just realistically.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, fighting is a global sport, but it's hard to get the majority to, you know, get along with it.
Yeah, especially the type of marketing model they would like perform once going on like a Netflix type of platform.
See, I think a lot more people would want that. Personally, I think it would do better because, and I was thinking about this too, right? Because like I heard Netflix deal, I'm thinking, okay, subscription based, like ESPN Plus pay-per-views, $40 maximum. I'm sitting here thinking to myself, $80, I'm not paying for a pay-per-view, right? And I want to support the UFC as much as possible. Right? I'm not paying for a pay-per-view with $80, especially not one with Sean Strickland and Drakus headlining with the rest of the main card as scrubs, bona fide scrubs, right? I'm not doing it, okay?
I don't need Justin Taffa co-maining my card on another card. I don't need Justin.
You make that card, and because I'm a hardcore fan, you make that Sean Strickland card $40, I'm buying it. That's me. That's just me. If they made every card $40, I would buy it to save myself from lag, stream crash. I would buy
because that's a much easier pill to swallow. Like 2 people go in on a pay-per-view, that's $20 each. Shit, that's a Saturday night.
That's money. That's money.
That's easy.
And they would get. I feel like they would get, because like just me thinking like that, right? I'd spend my money that way. Like other people, like casual people, right? They're not spending $80 on a Sean Strickland card, man. If they wanted to make their subscriptions $20 or like their pay-per-views $20, a lot of people are buying that shit, gang. Like a lot. $20 pay-per-view. Sign me the fuck up.
Yeah, send me on a subscription.
I might buy 3 fucking pay-per-views.
Same one. I'm going to buy the whole year. I'm going to buy a whole year pay-per-view, man.
That ass. Like
every pay-per-view in the year. That's easy money. Moicano.
Yeah. Like if they're starting to drop off on pay-per-views, well, one, the quality of the cards are dipping. I mean, Weasel's right about that. The fight nights are ass. Majority of them, it's like 80% of them are straight ass. I mean, I would say they're good in terms of the fights. Like, I like the fights, right? But the name value is just not there, right?
Yeah.
80% of that is like that. And then you'll have one fight card like Cejudo, Yadong, or the China card, fight card, where there's a lot of bangers, right?
Seattle, yeah. That was Seattle, man. I'm still spazzing.
Love that
I'm
shit.
still giddy remembering that card. That's like
Yeah.
not even a month ago.
Like,
That shit was
well,
awesome.
right, they have a good one here and there, right? Where it's just a banger, pretty banger, right? But then
Well,
they like go into break, and it's I don't know what you need to do about that.
David, here's a on that topic. Here's the next 4 fight night number cards that are coming up. I think you'll be quite pleased. This Saturday, March 22nd, Leon Edwards versus Sean Brady. For the co-main
Come on.
event, Jan Blachowicz versus Carlos Ulberg. Gunnar Nelson, Kevin Holland, Molly McCann. It's the English card. You know, you got to get your English people on there. You got Nathaniel Wood. You got I'm pretty sure, yeah, Jai Herbert. Jai Herbert's on there. Mick Parkin. Mick Parkin versus Marcin Tybura. Marcin Tybura. Really good fighter. Really good lad. And then Loner Kavanaugh, dog. Have you been seeing? Have you been seeing some of his fights? This dude's dope. Real cool cat. What else we got here? Yeah, it's a good card. Real good card.
Oh, yeah, it's good. Good call. Was that next week?
Yeah. Next week. Who's your favorite fighter that might be fighting the card? Not favorite fighter, but like fighter you've been rocking with recently. Sean Brady for you?
No, fuck Sean Brady.
You don't fuck with Sean Brady? I like Loner Kavanaugh. I'll glaze him a little bit. I like the way he fights. It's fun style.
Man, there was one fight I really enjoyed watching. He knocked out Basil Hafez,
Basil
Oban Elliott.
Shoot, Oban Elliott. Is he Welsh or English? One of the two.
Yeah, he is Welsh, I
Yeah,
believe.
Welsh. Yeah, Oban.
He's special. Yeah,
What
I like him. I think it's 155, maybe. No, it's 170 because Basel fought JDM, right?
Yeah, he's Welsh, and yeah, he just fought Basil Hafez on Jones versus Miocic, and
And knocked him the fuck out.
yeah, overhand, yeah, into hammer fist, and then before that was Preston Parsons on the Edwards Muhammad too, and then Val Woodburn on Volkanovski Topuria. Yeah, no, this guy. I mean, we've watched all 3 of his fights. We've watched the way this guy fights. He's grown up right now, looking real good. And now let's see about Loner Kavanaugh. How many fights he has here that we've seen? Which fight night was this? Oh, Jan versus Figgy, the one that just happened. Loner Kavanaugh fought on it, and he beat Jose Ocho, 7-0 fighter. Then he was at left hook KO mid first round in the DWCS. There's that, yeah, really interesting, like a 3-word name. Yeah, that's cool. Cage Warriors before that. Yeah. And then after that, it's Moreno versus Urseg. Got Manuel Torres, Drew Dober, Kelvin Gastelum, Joe Pfeiffer. Dude, Joe Pfeiffer's going to knock Kelvin Gastelum out. Oh my god. Are they trying to commit murder against somebody? Like, Kelvin Gastelum. 2025 Kelvin Gastelum versus Joe Pfeiffer at middleweight. Yeah, that's insane. Shame on you, UFC. Raul Rosas, Chiwiwi. CJ Vergara, yeah. You got there. You got Rafa Garcia, Ishmael Bonfim. Wow, that's crazy. This start the prelims. Ishmael Bonfim. That's crazy. Christian Rod, Jose Medina. After that, you got Josh Emmett versus Lemrone Murphy. Kidney and Jacques Brad Tavares. Torrance Finney, that's crazy. On the main card, the dude with the absolutely turtle shell of a neck. That's crazy. Ode Osborne. Yeah. Decent. Decent. Then it's 314 Volk Diego.
Let's go through the Diego card.
Yeah.
Top to bottom.
Diego versus Volk. People can't look at me to my face and one thing, Lopez is the fucking cleanest striker known to man. Dog, he throws meaty fucking hooks. He spans them. Brother. Love the kid. Love Diego. But holy shit, he's fucking. And he throws so hard that he wakes fighters up now. I feel like that's a problem. He's going to knock out Volk 4 times and then wake him up each time, and Volk's going to be like, "Oi, mate, this for Aussie, for the Aussies out there," and then turn into Chinny Volkanovski, and just like eat the hooks like fucking Taporia would, and just start piecing them up, just like a Super Saiyan, man. Dude's too fast. Dude will have a big speed advantage on Diego. And it's like Diego's not really going to be able to do much on the ground in terms of submission grappling. I mean, Volk showed against Islam not to get put out through submissions. He got that turtle shell neck. Can you get him awkward chin? I mean, Michael Chandler might do unbelievable things to Paddy Pimblett. Truly, and the fact that the odds are plus 105, Chandler. Yeah, okay, I already bet the mortgage on that. I already bet it on it. Then you got Gene Silva, Bryce Mitchell. Man, Bryce Mitchell could really do some serious stuff. I mean, stuff he was doing to Taporia in the ground game department, like able to hold Taporia for the end of the round and stuff. I mean, now that's the wonder is how good is Bryce Mitchell's wrestling offense comparatively to Islam Makachev's. And welterweight, we got John Silva right after Carlos Prates. Man, 2 fighting nerds back to back. That's just awesome. And if both of them win, the edits are going to be like, oh my god, fucking fighting nerds overload. I'm going to explode. It's like I don't know if that's good for my health because I love the fighting nerds. I'm a big fighting nerd proponent. I love the adage. Love the message. Your favorite one's Carlos Prates, the Muay Thai man, the Muay Thai Brazilian who just wants some Hallerhead. Yeah, I mean, you give him some alcohol, give him some cigarettes, some give him some Turk Royals, give him some menthols. He'll like it, man. I mean, you'll get a great fight out of this guy. I mean, dog, he is just so cool. I mean, I saw an edit out there that compared the fighting nerds to the penguins of Madagascar, and how they're like all each like a different person, like own character themselves. Like John Silva, Carlos Pratos drinking, smoking, Ruffy being an absolute just. It's the space within the space. And then you got to find that space and meet them there in it. That is where you'll find the knockout. Some old Conor McGregor adage type stuff. And it's just like, and then you got basically Superman himself and Kyle Bravo. Me, I don't finish fights. Me. Like, oh my gosh. Then you got Bruno Brazil, but that's besides the point. There's always the odd duckling within any group. Bruno Brazil, sadly. I mean, if Bruno Brazil goes on a run, I'm here for it. Another fighting nerd in the
yeah. I mean,
like
if she went on a run, I'd be like, cool, whatever, right? But it's just not happening.
Yeah, it's just like she's the odd duckling, sadly. But all here to support her. I hope she can prove me wrong. I always want a fighter to prove me wrong because that just means they're going to do better than I think. Prelims for this 314 card. Oh my god. Yeah, John Silva, Bryce Mitchell. And then you got Patricio Pitbull versus Yair Rodriguez. Whoa! Whoa, that's a fight. That's a fight. That's sick. Patricio Pitbull's the guy who knocked out Chandler in Bellator, right?
Correct, yep.
Yeah.
Taylor should beat his ass, though.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Guy's too old.
Yeah,
pretty sure, right? How old is he?
How old? Yeah, I'm glad.
How old's the kid?
37. Oh my god. Yeah.
Let's see.
Wait, who is the fighter that I was thinking of who's 40 years old right now? Just like turned 40 recently. Oh, Josh Emmett. Josh Emmett's 40?
Deadass?
Yeah, dude. Did you not hear me? Did you not hear me say about the last card? Yeah, he's 40.
That's insane.
Yeah. It's after the Moreno Ursay card on April 5th. Josh Emmett versus Lerone Murphy. Oh, but yeah, I got Emmett. Lerone's going to try to Leon Edwards. Come on! You need that head kick! And Josh would be like...
I'll actually pick Murphy for that one.
You'll pick... I mean, you've always been a Murphy supporter.
Not really. The only fights I remember Murphy being in, right? If I'm not mistaken, right?
Mm-hmm.
Man, I don't even know. Did he fought Danny, no?
Yeah, he fought Danny, got a decision. Decision Barbosa, but was like beating them up.
Yeah, I sort of remember that. Yeah, no, but from what I remember, I just know I know his style enough, right, to where I know that he'll beat Emmett, right? But he's just not exciting. I barely remember the kid.
Yeah, the last time he had a finish was 2021.
I love that saying. The last time this kid had a finish, it's the fucking Stone Age.
He had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 fights since then, and they've all been decisions. Also, prospects, dog. Lerone Murphy's 33. People think this guy is like 26, 27. No, he's 33. He's in the prime of his career. I mean, albeit UFC fighters are able to get older and older nowadays and still maintain with it, but at the same time, it's featherweight. I mean, not for a title or anything, but still, nonetheless. I mean, also, what have Josh Emmett's past 5 fights been? So there was Bryce Mitchell, there was Ilia Topuria, Yair Rodriguez. He also had Calvin Kattar in 2022. Calvin Kattar.
Oh, dude. Didn't I tell you Bo Nickel and RDR was on the hour card, too?
Yeah. That's awesome. My buddy who loves Bo Nickel is going to try to see it. Try to get tickets.
$300 per fucking ticket. Dude.
Oh, he has it to get it.
It's gnarly.
He's a big Penn State wrestling fan. Yeah, but yeah, no.
It's gonna be a lot like the Paul Craig fight. Bo being scared of a bitch, not wanting to go to the ground.
And then Rainier going to be like DDP and throw like an accidental headbutt into like a spinning.
No,
like I look at Rainier and I'm like, dude, he has more Looney Tunes powers than DDP.
No,
he's an alternative evolution. He's an alternative evolution, and like X and Y mega evolutions in a Pokemon. Rainier got very interesting.
I would be willing to bet it would be a mirror image of the Paul Craig fight. He'll just kind of piece him up a little bit.
Just like enough, but it's like there's no action. He's just like jab straight.
I mean, I don't know. He could be a little motivating because I know he wanted to be on the Iowa card because it's in the Midwest.
Yeah.
It's possible.
Maybe in Iowa.
We got Cheeto too. Let me see. UFC.
Yeah, then before that, Josh Emmett decision.
I think Misha Tate's on that card too.
Yeah. Here, I'm getting to that.
Santiago Figueroa, Bo Nickel, Rainer DeRitter. Wait, I thought Cheeto was on this card. Is Cheeto on the Kansas City card?
I think he's on the Kansas City. No, it should be on this card. What?
I don't see it on the UFC official site though.
Did we get Centelled, man?
Yeah, Santiago Ponzinibbio versus Daniel Rodriguez.
Ooh, Jillian Robertson. Oh yeah, I like Jillian Robertson. I mean, ever since watching her get that guillotine in Kansas City with you, I mean, I've liked watching her. I'm like, oh shit, Jillian Robertson's nice.
And she choked out Rose too.
Yeah, she did in the Submission Underground. Yeah, no, that's.
Where's that Cheeto fight? Am I tripping, bro? I swear.
Am I tripping? That's crazy. Yeah, no, I swear Cheeto was on this.
That's how I know he's a lot of the loop, bro. He literally said his video today. He literally said.
What? Where is it? It was somewhere. It was literally versus Mario Batista. Where is it? Where is this fight? I know I saw it. I didn't get Centelled. I did not. Shit. Well, I mean, on our way to there, for 314, the prelim, main fight of the prelim, Nikita Krylov versus Dominic Reyes. Man, I like that. And then Dan Ige versus Sean Woodson, Yan Xiaonan versus the Brazilian girl with kind of the bug eyes.
Janjadoba.
Yeah, Janjadoba. Yeah, and then this is fun fight. Jim Miller versus Chase Hooper. That's fun.
Chase Hooper.
Yeah.
This is how I know the Weasel's getting fucking old, bro. Because brother literally said, Anthony Smith's still in the rankings? I thought he retired. But he didn't know he was facing Zhang Ming Yang, Mr. Big China, and he's about to get put out again for his retirement fight.
Yeah. He can't say, hey, we gotta go to that, man. We got not to hate watch, but just like feel some grief. Have a retirement edit play for him after he hangs the gloves up, and he's just like, on paper, you never know.
Damn, that Kansas City card is fucking fire.
To the gills, yeah. Dude, have you been hearing all these cards that I'm saying? Dude, we're eating for the next, 2 months.
Smith,
Roundtree, Ikram Iliskrov, Andre Muniz.
No, I'm going from the bottom up. Michelle Perrin versus Andres Magomedov. That's a banger.
That's a banger, man. That's a banger.
Chikadze Onama, that's a banger.
Yeah.
Ikram Muniz, that's a banger.
Roundtree Hill, that's a banger.
They got Polyana Viana, dude, the chick with the pain tattoo, man.
We gotta go that.
Wait, and they got Johnson Edwards. That's crazy.
I know where we're going to be April 26th.
Evan Elder, Ahmad Hassanzada. Wait. I can see. Wait. No. This can't be real. We go to Kansas City. We can see Matt Schnell versus Jimmy Flick.
No way!
That's dude. It's a dream of mine to see
To see Jimmy Flick and Matt Schnell.
And Jimmy Flick, bro. There's no way.
Oh my god.
We got inbred Bryce Mitchell versus Zac Efron from Baywatch with the chin of Luke Rockhold.
That's so real. The hair and everything. Oh my god.
Oh, we got Cameron Simon on this one.
Yeah, Cameron Simon.
Brown Baldy. Wait, okay, that's a banger.
Has Cameron had a fight since fighting Talbot?
I don't think so. I haven't seen him fight. I don't know. I'm not remembering. Roundtree is a banger fight as well.
Yeah. Oh my god, in the early prelims for 314 as well are Cedricus Dumois versus Michael Olajaychik. Darren Elkins. You got
all of those.
Trayshawn Gore. No way. That's crazy. Roberto Romero. No, Juliana Rosa. Oh man, that's nice. And then 315, Bilal versus JDM. Chevy versus Manon Fiorot. So you wanna make a bet, David? A $5 bet.
I ain't got $5 to give you.
You gotta go Shevchenko, and I gotta go Fiorot here. And I mean, we cheer.
I can't bet any money, but yeah, I'll bet on Shevchenko.
Bet on Shevchenko.
I gotta go here, Skyler.
Yep. Oh, finish the card. Gilbert Burns, Michael Morales, Alex Grasso, Natalia Silva, Marc-Andre.
Wait, Burns is unretired? You say Herbert or Gilbert?
Oh, Gilbert Burns, yeah.
He's out of retirement?
Yep.
And he's fighting Michael Morales?
Yep.
Uh-oh.
Yep.
That's who I think it is. That's the guy who knocked out Silpage, wasn't it?
Yep, and he's 17-0.
Wait, no, this is the guy who just beat Magny, right? Just decisioned him? Or KO'd him? Yeah.
Yeah, it
is. The Silpage guy is Vinicius Oliveira. That's a different Brazilian guy.
Vinny. I love Vinny. I love Vinicius Oliveira.
He's kind of similar and they're in the same
he's been plus 200.
Yeah, Vinicius is a bantamweight. Am I tripping?
He's a bantamweight. Vinicius bantamweight.
Okay. Yeah. Okay, I'm tripping. They just kind of look the same.
Yeah.
17-0.
Yeah.
Jake Matthews, UD. Payne Griffin, UD. Kevin Giles, KO.
Dude, yeah, no, Vinny. I think Vinny's my favorite prospect, like right now, just as my favorite type of guy. Because I really like Saeed Nurmagomedov as well. I'm like, oh my god, I get a fight between them. That's awesome, and that was
Oh yeah, I forgot they were fighting too.
The Adesanya Imavov card, and then Vinny pulled out an awesome ass fucking UD
against Saeed, right?
Yeah. Yeah,
Did I miss that fucking fight? No, there's no way I missed that fight.
No way. But it was.
I'm just not remembering it very well.
It was on the prelims. I mean, yeah. No, I was like, dude, if you have to catch a fucking prelim, gotta catch this one, mate.
Well, I always watched the fights, but for some reason I'm not remembering.
He was on the main. No.
I'm just not remembering it very well.
It was the fight right before Sergey versus Rosenstruck. We were like, damn, we're going to have this great fight, and then we're going to watch a blob fest happen between Pavlovich and Jairzinho. And then, you got Michael Venom Page win, and then an awesome... My name
Wait, that was the Page versus...
MVP versus...
Right, Sean?
Oh, yeah.
I think I did miss this fight, because I didn't get to see that card till later.
Oh, yeah. No, I was watching on my PC, and I was just waiting for you to answer my Discord call, and then we end up linking after the Saeed fight. I was like,
Yeah,
dude, you just missed an awesome fight, man.
I made sure to watch just like the main really, and then go back and watch certain fights.
Yeah,
I think I just
rewatch that fight. We'll have to rewatch that fight for sure. It was
for real.
versus Vinny. Vinny took the first, Saeed took the second, Fade took third. It was like all striking, but some awesome grappling exchanges as well, man. I mean, I can't recommend this fight enough. And then before that was Frost Zaim, Mike Davis, and then Shamil Gaziev with the KO too, and then Terrence McKinney KO. Yeah, man, this was a pretty nice one. But yeah, no, it was a different time zone because it was in Saudi Arabia. Because I woke up at like
it was,
9 or 8 or something.
Yeah, it was. I think I had to go back to sleep, and then I like missed it, and then I had stuff to do in the morning. I think I actually had a lot of shit to do that day.
Yeah.
And I couldn't watch it. Oh no, I was watching part of it at work too. That's why I was watching it at work, and then I called you when I was on my break, and then I could watch the. Yeah, I kind of remember.